Hi everybody, welcome very much to the third day of the Elite Classic 3, your most recent professional Age of Empires 4 tournament. It's group stage, we are on round 5 if I'm not mistaken, and we have on the color green, playing as the Mongols, it's Lucifron 7. And in the color purple, playing as the House of Lancaster, is Corvinus 1. The map is Cliffside, a map full of action and full of high-octane moments, and Lucifron should be the one looking to be more aggressive or looking to perturb the economy plan of the enemy Corvinus in the House of Lancaster, because House of Lancaster is way more about passive income, building slowly but surely a very powerful economy, and the Mongols are about double producing units, getting better improved technologies, being able to have map control with their cavalry, the Keshiks, or their archer cavalry, the Mangudai. Also, they're very good at going for an early tower rush by building a barracks, a couple spearmen, sending the villager forward to drop the tower on the gold, but that doesn't seem the plan of Lucifron at the moment. No bodies on wood, no barracks being built, he's moving to the gold, so he's just gonna let the game roll. Corvinus will be making some manners, I'm pretty sure. I've seen a lot of not a lot, but some House of Lancaster players building only 3 and sometimes 0 manners until like halfway into the game, especially now that I think about it, against more aggressive civilizations. Lucifron could also try to kind of mirror the economy advancement of Corvinus with his own trade by going Silver Tree. On this map is a bit more complicated because the trade posts are kind of always in the middle of the map, but you can follow the logic that House of Lancaster is going to be kind of AFK, they're going to be passive, they're going to be building things in their base, so I have the time to make trade if I make a couple of units and make sure they can't leave their base. Lancaster Castle for Corvinus is the landmark of choice, protecting the gold, protecting the berries. Remember that House of Lancaster players cannot fit villagers inside, they cannot garrison them. The tower activates automatically, and Lucifron is indeed going for the Silver Tree, so he will try to expand his economy as well to scale throughout the game, because he knows that if he doesn't do any sizable damage militarily, it will be very hard to keep going with Corvinus, but at the same time it's hard to do that military damage against House of Lancaster, because most of the things that you have to kill are buildings that are usually under TC and under Lancaster Castle. And then they spawn some units out of their manors, now you are forced to defend, you can't harass them anymore, now they even have more free time to go about their economy. Trade will be interesting. Maybe Corvinus makes a read to build horsemen, or to build super fast manors into 4, I think, demi-lancers to go and attack the trade. We'll see the choice. By the way, everybody, while we wait for the age ups over here, remember to use the links down below to support the tournament organizers on Twitch and on YouTube, EGC TV. Also, Corvinus streams on YouTube and streams on Twitch, and I'm pretty sure on YouTube as well. So the links will be down below for their channels and for my channels as well, if you are interested. Silver Tree almost completed. Lancaster Castle almost completed as well. Getting very close to that feudal age and to the action of the game. Barracks opening. This could be just Dark Age, not Dark Age Horseman, because then it will be upgraded, but could be immediate Horseman, because Lucifron will want to trade. So he wants to use gold to build their traders, but Mongol traders are cheaper, and you can have 2 Keshiks for the price of 1. If you pay extra 200 stone, you pay 80 gold and 120 food for 2 Keshiks. So that can be a good start. Lucifron could also make an immediate trader, and then while the landmark is moving, the trader is also moving. It seems as he's doing it, yeah. He's doing the mini trade trick, because I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a time, a long time ago in the Dark Ages of Age of Empires 4, actually it was like more in the Bronze Age of Age of Empires 4, there was the trade trick that was super abused, for example, by Lucifron's brother, Vortex. Nothing wrong against that, just a historical remark. On maps like the Pit, where your traders would basically spawn already, and they would already give resources, or they'll spawn already with resources, because trade worked differently back in the day. Your trader started with no resources, but once it dropped, it would drop twice as much as it drops now. So only one time touching the market will generate resources. Here, if you touch the whole market and the map market, you deliver resources to make it easier to recover the investment into trade. It's going to be manners. Wait, that was cancelled. That one was, yeah. So 2 manners, 3 manners for Corvinus. Still didn't got the upgrade. Condensed land practices, I mean. Investments in feudal land distribution practices increase the build limit of manners by +3 and their health by... Oh, I didn't know it gave more health. I mean, it kind of makes sense because you want those to last. You don't want those to be like Malian houses. Let me drink some water, guys. We're getting a bit cotton mouthy. Oh, the trade wasn't moved. Ah, it's to make another trader. So Lucifron is actually being super efficient. I really like that. He's moving the landmark while making traders. Or no, wait, he just stopped it? Because I thought he stopped to make a trader and then kept moving. Maybe he doesn't want to go all the way here to drop the market. Maybe just making a couple of traders and then moving. How many? 3 traders already, soon to be 4. Corvinus is killing the deer. He has no intention to go professional scouts. Very rarely House of Lancaster does so. The Keshiks are already raiding. Corvinus doesn't have enough for another manor, so he's building barracks to disencourage the Keshiks from continuing doing aggression. Lucifron is gaining some extra resources by burning buildings. It's the raiding reward, the raiding bounty for the Mongols. More traders coming in. 53 gold and 5 food. Not bad. It will help Lucifron keep his economy rolling. Ahead of Corvinus, that's the key point. An attempt of a raid doesn't really work here. Manors shooting, Lancaster Castle shooting, TC shooting. It's too many shots for the Keshiks. Lucifron trying to snipe a villager with the Khan, but it does not work. And they're just accumulating cavalry, now switching to archers, maybe thinking about a ram push, maybe just to deal with the spearman from Corvinus. Corvinus is already aging up at 7 minutes and 43 after building 3 manors and 1 barracks and 3 spearmen. He's going with the King's College, which will unlock different and unique technologies to the House of Lancaster, and also will make all technologies 15% cheaper, including age-ups. To the Imperial Age, right? Only 1 age up. Oh, nice shots from the villagers. Almost sniped one of those Keshiks over there. Good play from Corvinus. He's awake. He's not AFK. He's there, just in his base. Lucifron going for an outpost. I think multiple alongside the trade route. Let's check the income per minute to see how Lucifron is doing. A bit less food, more wood, and a bit less gold than Corvinus per minute. I wonder, maybe it's because the market is not well placed. I'm really not understanding why Lucifron doesn't move the market over there, but he's the pro player, not me, so I trust his decision making. Remember that also Lucifron is coming back from a long break in UE4. I think he came back already 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but it still takes some time to be in full form, to be fully confident. Oh, Corvinus might lose. Yeah, and he does. Loses his vision. That's really important. Vision is the most important resource in Age of Empires 4. Remember that. Especially if you're a new player or returning player. Keep sure that you're scouting, that you have some towers up. Lucifron wants to go castle, but he also doesn't want to be caught off guard by demi-lancers pushing. Corvinus not gathering more stone, so only 3 miners so far. He got a special upgrade. He's getting Billman? No, must have done. Oh, so he'll get 5 Demi Lancers, and he got Collar of S's that gives +6 versus heavy armor from the Demi Lancers, totally boosting their damage versus the Feudal Age Keshiks. Actually, good idea, good call. Here they go. Yeah, 9 + 6, so 15 damage versus the Keshiks. The Keshiks have 3 armor, so 12 damage, and they do 15 damage. And the Demi-Lancers have also 3 armor. Okay, so they'll be doing same damage to each other, but Keshiks regen, and they have more HP. No, they have less HP actually than the Demi-Lancers, because Demi-Lancers are already Castle Age. And the Keshiks are not. Lucifron going for arrow slits and several techniques, so he has some towers around the deer, and he wants to enjoy the deer. Here we go, more towers on the deer. Could also go for the boar. Not a bad position to do so. Keshiks running out into the map, trying to find an angle. Uh-oh, they need to defend. Nice reaction from Lucifron. I think he already moved away. Corvinus has yet to make a move to the trade of Lucifron. Tower goes down here. Lucifron only gold income is the trade, which is alright. 500, almost 600 per minute. Villagers building the Gur. Going to the tower, it's exactly 5. The army of Lucifron is arriving. And this will be a fight to protect those 5 villagers. But Corvinus also has Spearmen. Archers arrive. They target down the Spearmen. I think the Demi-Lancers are really good for this fight here. But good micro from Lucifron. He doesn't engage the Spearmen. He just engages the Demi-Lancers. Also some Knights in here for Corvinus, which they will be very, very good versus the Knights. Versus the Keshik, sorry. From Lucifron. Lucifron keeps a good number of cavalry, and they're alive as well, because every time they attack they regen some HP, and is able to make them attack and very quickly go away, keeping that health pool healthy, not heavy. And also the introduction of Spearman was the saving grace for Lucifron. He can double produce even though he wasn't. But now with the Spearman, the cavalry forces of Corvinus will not be having an easy time raiding the economy of Lucifron. Lucifron will spend a bit of time here in the feudal age. He has less food per minute, but more gold and wood per minute than Corvinus. So food really the issue here, because he was idled on those deer packs. He's not getting deer here. It's very exposed, I totally understand it. Not wanting to take that risk. Villagers on the run, great reaction from Lucifron. He knows the towers can take all the villagers, so he sends some villagers away preemptively. Double tower will secure that deer even further, giving space to a lot of villagers in there to hide. +1 range attack will help the spearmen, the archers also will help the towers and TC do more damage. Lucifron wants to force Corvinus to defend, so he's moving on his own way to the enemy base. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 manners so far. Corvinus definitely wants more of those to increase their resource generation. Relics getting cancelled from Lucifron, great play. Corvinus attacking the trade line. Lucifron with not a lot of towers. It will be easy to defend, only 2 knights. Oh, but deer being raided again. 3 eco units were killed by Corvinus. Lucifron is still ahead by 15. I don't know if there were... I think there were some traders. That was a villager too, no? No, that was just the trader on the villager. No, the villager on the trader. Spearman chasing the cavalry. Corvinus doing a good job spreading the army of Lucifron. And if you notice, Lucifron is not attacking Corvinus. Corvinus has time to expand the economy, to collect relics, to get upgrades. Meanwhile, Lucifron is going to the castle age slowly but surely. He will get there. I don't think the game will end before Lucifron does so. 19 traders. Now some good cavalry raid from Corvinus in the back line of the trade of Lucifron. Kurultai is the chase for the third age up of Lucifron. That makes sense. I think he has a way better army now than Corvinus. Not better, because he has to upgrade him to the castle age status, but in terms of numbers and counter, it is really good. Corvinus only has 8 cavalry units and 3 Earl Guards. So if Lucifron is able to age up, get the upgrades, move the Kurultai close to the base. Corvinus also lost majority of the cavalry here, so that's a heavy loss for our Lancaster player. And then Lucifron just needs to age up, get upgrades, bring the Kurultai to a good angle like here, and then he'll be able to push and raid the economy of Corvinus. I don't think Corvinus will have time to react to the attack of Lucifron. That will happen soon. But Lancaster is good at defending, no white tower. So no extra defense. King's College Technologies. Only color of S's was researched. Because the Knights also getting that extra damage, doing 30 damage now versus the Keshiks. That's insane. But Lucifron just needs to keep making Spearmen as well. Keshiks are arriving. It's a lot of them, even with the extra damage. The Knights can challenge that number of Keshiks. Alright, Lucifron is Castle Age, stabilizing. Corvinus barely adding in any extra military. Roll time moving up. Lucifron patrolling, guarding that relic. That other relic is also behind the lines of Lucifron, even though he can throw walls. He also denied another relic over there, so he's doing a great job in that. Because the only passive income that House of Lancaster does not generate is gold. So if you can deny that extra income from the relics, you're doing a great job for yourself against House of Lancaster. Oh, the wood line is almost running out for Lucifron, though. Then he has to move out. It will still take a while. He has indeed a lot of villagers in there. No siege engineering, I believe. For some rams. Kurultai is moving up right into the front of the base of Corvinus. Let's check the vision of Corvinus. He sees the Kurultai moving forward. He's moving to the berries. Not a good sign for Lancaster. So many units coming out. Oh, he got the yeoman. 17 yeomans out of nowhere. Are they upgraded? No, sir. They're getting upgraded now. Also synchronized shot. So 17 yeoman versus Lucifron's 15 archers. 12 Keshiks, 12 spearmen, 8 crossbow. He's now making the rams. Kurultai is vibing in front of the Lancaster castle. Oh, Lucifron is moving here. And Corvinus is going right there. He still has no vision about it. Corvinus also moving to his own deer. He wants extra food. He wants a boost to the eco. Drawing some walls as well from Corvinus. I like that. Luckily the deer is not moving too much. Otherwise Corvinus would realize that. Maybe he's not even checking. Oh, the attack starts! The Mongol invasion is here! Synchronized shot! Actually, the Kurultai helps a lot soaking that damage. The backline from Lucifron is very, very healthy. Corvinus attempting to defend, villagers are idled. Youngbow shooting from the back, targeting the ranged units from Lucifron very patiently. But the front line of Lucifron is just stronger. Diving into the base. Manners shooting, Lancaster Castle shooting. But Lucifron is still with a very healthy count. But that's a lot of yeoman from Corvinus though. And he'll be able to defend with that mass range of units. The deer is now dying. Corvinus can see that. I think he's moving up exactly because of that. Lucifron needs to be able to defend his villagers. He sees the threat arriving. He's not reacting just yet. Villagers might be picked up. 27 eco lead for Lucifron. He has less food per minute, but way more wood and way more gold. Oh, some traders going down here. I think it's okay. Not an endgaming scenario here for Lucifron. Trade might be halted though. So more importantly than losing a couple of traders here, he's losing the potential to trade. Lucifron moves the Kurultai forwards to the trade direction. He wants to defend the trade. A couple of villagers evacuate safely. Heavy losses here for Lucifron. Still 20 eco units ahead. The Keshiks completely chasing down the Yeoman, but the Spearmen intervene from Corvinus. And they perturb the Keshiks' actions. Walls being burned down here. HP being regenerated. From the Keshix, always a good tech. Lucifron diving once again. It's a lot of units from Corvinus here. He was able to stabilize. That boost of Yeoman coming through was insane. Now up to 23 Yeoman and 24 Spearman. Kurultai is here. Essential. But synchronized shots should come soon. For Corvinus, here we go. Nice spread from Lucifron. The Spearmen are going down, but they're doing insane damage to the Keshix as well. Maybe a Man-at-Arms switch here would be wise for Lucifron. But I don't know if he has the time. He could double produce through the barracks near the Ovus. The Spearmen are going down, but the Keshix go down too. This could be a win for Corvinus in this fight. The Yeomen are very, very strong though. The Keshix, because of the Billman upgrade perhaps as well, that is lowering the armor of the units of Lucifron. Lucifron retreats to the safety of the towers, but the Yeomen are completely destroying the crossbows. Lucifron is still coming up with a good military, attacking through a different angle. He wants to kill the Manners. Man-at-Arms switch was made. Lucifron knows what he needs to do. He saw a lot of speed when he said, nah, villagers from Corvinus move up. Kurultai comes here to help. Corvinus wants to burn the towers and take the deal for himself. He wants to deny the trade of Lucifron. Mongols need their trade to be ahead of the Lancaster, because even with trade, they weren't really ahead. They were ahead on gold and wood, but not on food. And now they're going to be behind if they can't trade. Lucifron raiding in the background. He killed 10 eco units as well. Almost a 30 eco unit for Lucifron. He paid back, and he paid back with interest. He's doing really, really well. Pushing forwards, killing Manors. That's insane. There were 9 Manors. There are only 6 now. Lucifron is taking a lot of income away from Corvinus. He changes the trade to the other market. He's not efficient, but it's still there. That's important. While the Manors are not there at all. Corvinus now struggling on the food. Corvinus is now super behind in every resource department. Military count, samey. We need more men-at-arms for Lucy. He's getting military academy to produce even faster. Was Ovu relocated? I don't think so. The buildings are still here. Horseman coming in. Nice raid from Lucifron. 28 villager lead. Lucifron is doing very, very well. The traders are not trading. He's moving the landmark. Exactly what he needs. Exactly playing to the strengths of the Mongol Empire. They all move. Even the buildings move. So, I can trade here. Let me just move my landmark so I can have a very good trade, even though you stopped me on this side. That will reduce the income for a couple of minutes, but it's gonna be totally worth it. Trust me. Source, bro. Source? Trust me, bro. So many traders waiting. They're on holidays right now. And there we go. 83 gold right now. It's even a better trade than before. Corvinus helped Lucifron choose the best trade path. Synchronized shot. Doesn't do a lot. Nice hold from Lucifron. The Earl Guards from Corvinus can't handle the crossbow fire. Boosted by Kurultai from the crossbow of Lucifron. Lucifron with 1,000 stone. That's all passively. I don't think he has a Novu, so he can't really do much. Some traders still available over there. The ranged mass for Lucifron is doing well, killing the Springles as well. Kurultai pushing forwards. Lucifron with not a lot of frontline, but he has indeed 37 archers. Let's get some water on this side. Water came through and it was delicious. Lucifron could go for a second TC. For the Mongols, it only costs wood. It's around 800 wood, if I'm not mistaken. Now Lucifron is super stable. He did insane eco damage. And it's way easier to recover traders than it is to recover villagers, especially if you're playing the Mongols because they are made faster in 21 seconds and they cost only 36 gold, 60 wood. Of course they're gonna be more expensive than villagers, but you can produce them way faster. Now Lucifron already used all of his wood. Not for rams. Was for more archers? Maybe a second TC? No, it was for a bunch of pastures. I was wondering that before Corvinus raided, because Lucifron, he could go for boar. Only 7 villagers, maybe not. He's afraid of losing a villager there. Because now he's gonna get a lot of stable food income. Not the best, not the worst. Really average, really middle of the park sheep income. When it's all under the TC, it's marvelous. Yeah, how can House of Lancaster have extra sheep gathering rate, but not Mongols? Right? Mongols should have it too. Great animation from the synchronized shot, but once again doesn't do a lot of damage. Lucifron with an insane ranged mass, but maybe the lack of frontline here will bite him in the bottom, in the backwards. Oh no! Kurultai cannot settle down because of the Hobula. The Hobula are really fast. They keep denying the positioning of the Kurultai. Kurultai finally... No! Lucifron cannot use the Kurultai because of the Hobular, so no bonus damage and no bonus healing. That's crucial for the Mongol fight over here. Corvinus still chasing down the units of Lucifron. Lucifron killing the Hobular. He wants to use the Kurultai. He needs the Kurultai. Another synchronized shot. That one was way better. Hobular still chasing down the silver tree. That might be the end of... Not the silver tree, the Kurultai. That might be the end of that landmark from Lucifron. He tries to protect it. He's killing a lot of units, but the Hobular are still there. They are not dying quickly enough. They're doing a lot of burn damage. I've never seen this play before. The cavalry needs to intervene right now. Kurultai needs to be deployed. Oh, but Corvinus suffered heavy losses though. He overextended perhaps. And now the silver tree, the Kurultai, sorry, can move up freely. Villagers took some damage, but they're being healed too. Now Corvinus might be the one overstepping. Not Corvinus, Lucifron, sorry. 4k gold in the bank for Lucifron. I was about to say he needs a market, but the silver tree is a market. Maybe he doesn't want inflation. Maybe he wants to age up and then get all the gold necessary for the upgrades. Villagers went down over there. Tower will be complete though. Lucifron pushing the units of Corvinus away. Great back and forth here, late Castle Age. Nobody close to Imperial. Bro, look at the villager lead for Lucifron. He's so much ahead. He's 50, close to 50 villager lead. Eco, because it's traders. And now the traders are way better than they were before. Twitch chat saying, sorry Kurultai, you ain't unpacking here. No, especially because the Hobular are as fast as horsemen. It's really hard to use the Kurultai, which is now burning actually. But more and more units for Lucifron. Lucifron might be able to end this game here. 2k, almost 3k gold in the bank. Lucifron ain't selling it. Corvinus retreating to the middle of the base. Kurultai finally deployed. Finally Mongols can use a landmark. I think the Khan died. Corvinus was able to rebuild all the manors, so he has an insane food eco, by the way. Also with... Oh, he made a huge farm transition. I didn't realize that. It looks really good for the House of Lancaster. The horseman switch from Lucifron was really smart as well. It's cheaper, they move faster, they still tank a lot of damage from the yeoman, they can reach the yeoman faster. Lucifron kiting under Kurultai with the ranged units. It's looking great. Lucifron here with a lot of progress into the economy of Corvinus. Corvinus still with a high military count though, 25 yeomen, 13 Hobelar and Lever Spearmen, but the Hobelar are weaker than the Horsemen. They're also cheaper and produced faster. And also the Keshiks were taking +6 from the cavalry of Corvinus. So the switch to Horsemen also negates that +6 damage. Even the Hobelar have it. No, they don't. I thought they did, but they don't. Oh! Lucifron went Imperial! Yeah, he sold the gold. He bought the food. Ovu ended, and this might be the last fight of the game. Lucifron still with not the Imperial upgrades. Great synchronized shot, but the archers are dealing insane damage to the Hobelar. A bit of movement action here. Okay, now we have the upgrade of the archers to the elite status. The Hobelar's getting the surround, the Spearman as well, the Yeoman. Actually, it's a great fight from Corvinus. He's cleaning the archer numbers. Kurultai is dying as well. Uh-oh, maybe Louis edged up too early. He needs more units. 86 units for Corvinus, huge comeback. After the farm transition, he was finally able to spam units. Villagers returning to work, they could also attack. Just a move with everything, Corvinus. He cleans the army of Lucifron. But Corvinus is so far away from the Imperial Age himself. Lucifron will have time, perhaps, to rebuild his army with Imperial status. 2k food per minute from Lucifron though. 3k gold per minute. Per minute. That's insanity. That's insane. This Mongol economy is crazy. But look, Corvinus has 50 villagers and he has almost 2k food per minute. That's insane. No gold though. But he doesn't need. He's going Spearman, Yeoman, Hobelar. All just cost wood. Maybe the Hobelar cost a bit of gold. Yeah, 20 gold. Okay. Corvinus is punishing. Great synchronized shot. Revenging attack into the base of Lucifron. Lucifron is raiding a little bit as well. Great raid. Getting a lot of villages. 57 eco kill for Lucifron in this game. Insanity. He's losing units in his base too. But Defender's Advantage, TC, and the Imperial status. +3 melee attack is coming in soon for the cavalry and for the men-at-arms. That will deal very quickly with the Hobelars though. They are weaker already on your normal horsemen. The archers are holding. Still no +3 range attack for the archers. Trader coming in, and the traders will absorb some of the damage that would go if Corvinus just A moves. Synchronized shot into the traders, but they go into the TC, and now the TC is shooting. Traders become military today, because now they're doing insane damage. Corvinus losing all of his units. He can't go to the Imperial Age soon. Kurultai is dead. Oh, second TC from Corvinus. Bruh. 60 villager lead, 60 eco lead for Lucifron. He now also losing units, but I think the difference is too much. Corvinus still with 1.5k food per minute. That's insane. For those manners. Those manners, bro. Cannon placements everywhere now for Lucifron. Protecting the trade. Insane game to start the day today. This is game number 1 out of a best of 5. Remember that. First game was crazy. I'm hoping more craziness for the next sets. Some games out of this set. Ooh, it's raining a lot now. In my location. Nice rain. I love rain. I remember being a kid and just dancing in the rain. Literally. Not dancing, but enjoying being in the rain. Wait, Lucifron has 201 population. Is the con always guaranteed even if you are pop cap? He has 201 population. Lucifron is cheating! Bro, Lucifron is cheating, what is this? And there we go, GG gets called. Corvinus can't handle the power of Lucifron's Mongols. Thank you for watching, use the links down below, and I see you in game number 2.